Hey, so we're in Ohio right now, but we are going to go to California today. The state formerly known as California, now many people call it Commiefornia. I lived there for 20 years, but I had to leave in 2020 when the dictator, Gavin Newsom, the criminal governor of California, destroyed that beautiful state. But today, we're going back to enemy territory to see what's going on there. Wish me luck, because I'm going to be there for 7 days. 7 days doesn't seem like a lot, but in a city like that, in like Los Angeles, where it's crime infested, 7 days is plenty of time for those lowlifes to rape, murder, and kill you, especially when you're speaking out against the authoritarian scumbag Gavin Newsom. Let's go get this adventure going. It's swine time. Okay, so we're in Los Angeles. Halfway through the flight, I had second thoughts. I was like, maybe I don't want to be going here, but we're here. Let's see how it goes. So we're on the train. Last time I was here, everybody was a mask zombie. Now, most of the people don't wear masks, but there's still a lot more people here wearing masks than anywhere else. And mind you, this was the last state that got the memo that the masks were unnecessary. They had the masks on longer than anybody else before they figured out they'd been duped. But generally speaking, it looks like it's life back to normal, somewhat, for these freaks. And we're in Hollywood. We're back after 4 years. And look at this. Bam, booyah. Right here on Hollywood Boulevard. Make America Great Again. Oh, I like to see that. Oh, I love to see that. Make America Great Again right on Hollywood Boulevard. What's up, buddy? That's what we love to see. Hey, that's giving me hope of California. Holy cow. Just bought a Make America Great Again hat.
Taking it back, yo. We taking it back,
We
yo.
taking it back, yo. So, are you selling? This is in Hollywood Boulevard. I never expected to see this on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, it's Hollywood Boulevard, you know. You expect the unexpected, you know.
Right here in Hollywood, baby. And it's right here on the Donald Trump star.
Taking it back, yo.
Hey. Man, I can't believe I just bought this hat in Hollywood Boulevard. It's like they're welcoming me back. Boom. Dude selling Make America Great Again hat on Hollywood Boulevard. You don't see any Joe Biden hats. 81 million voters. You've never seen anyone sitting out there selling a Joe Biden hat. And you figure if you're the most popular ever, you'd be selling some hats. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals have never won a Super Bowl, but they still sell hats. I'm gonna be walking around LA for the next week with a Make America Great Again hat. Brings a whole new excitement to this adventure. It's taking our jobs right there. Uber Eats delivery cart. What? Taking more jobs than the people crossing the border. Hey, so we survived the first night of Hollywood, and I'm tired. Just woke up, put the same clothes back on, went out, get some breakfast. We went to the Ha Ha Club and the Hollywood Improv, and man, I love both those clubs, man. I've spent so much time there in my life, and everything felt pretty good. Forgot how much fun these clubs were. So far, communism has not defeated our trip yet. Well, communism will never beat capitalism. Let's just remember that. But we're having fun, getting our exercise. That's nice. Oh, he was like... So we're on day 2 of the trip, or 3 of the trip, however you look at it. It's now a Saturday. Friday night I had to get rested up, man. That traveling got to me. Woke up at 5:30 this morning because I'm on Ohio time, which is 8:30. We're about to go get some breakfast. The weather here is pretty good. The sun's coming up. Big adventure today is I got a comedy show in Long Beach, so here we go. We're at Norm's Cafe. This is a big popular place in Los Angeles. Real famous. Everybody's been here at least once. Very interesting story about this place. One time I was leaving the Comedy Store up on Sunset, and I saw these 2 girls standing on the sidewalk. Looked like they were looking for a ride, so I pulled up. I said, hey. And they said, are you our Uber? I said, yeah, hop on in. Was I their Uber? No, I wasn't. Driving here to Norm's, I said, you know what? I could go ahead and have dinner with you. So we come in here, we eat dinner. They asked me how much do we owe you for the Uber ride. I said, you don't owe me nothing. Just how about some, dinner? So they had dinner. I ordered an extra milkshake. I figured if they're paying, why not? So get the milkshake, get the food, then drive them on back home. That's how you do it. Swine time.
This is a racist picture. You have Mexican maids taking care of white kids.
Here we are at the library in Los Angeles. This is a poster, the Pushing Drag Queen Story Hour. Another reason you wouldn't want to raise your kids here. I'm bringing you the real news, not that fake stuff. So it's Sunday. We are on day 3 or 4 of this trip. Last night was awesome, man. We had that gig in Long Beach, me and Nick Novicki. It went awesome. And one guy bought all my merchandise. One guy said, I want to buy every shirt and hat you have, and I sold it to him. So if anybody ever wants to buy every shirt and hat I have, I'll sell it to you, and I'll even give you a discount. It was great. So far in LA, no problems. Don't want to jinx myself. The city is definitely better than it was in 2020, of course, but it still isn't the way it was before that. The city seems like it had a stroke or something. It doesn't have the liveliness it used to. And there's a lot of stores and stuff that's closed down, restaurants and whatnot. But we're here, we're doing good, so let's rock and roll. We're in Beverly Hills. There's a lot of Jewish people in Beverly Hills for some reason. Remember before the Biden regime and there was peace in the Middle East? Yeah, no peace under Joe Biden. And now you gotta have all these flags and separation and division and all this stuff because, Joe Biden is a warmonger, and we all know that. This is an art installation, they say, with 1,400 flags representing victims from over 30 nations who died during the attack by Hamas on October 7th, 2023. Okay, so that's what this is. I really don't get into the Israeli Palestine thing because I got friends on both sides of this, and I think that Americans need to get our heads up out of our ass and take care of our own country. As you've been walking around with me, you would see that there's a lot of homeless going on here in LA, which they don't seem to care about, but they love to put up flags. I'm surprised there ain't 55 LGBTQ BLM flags just to divide and separate this country more with all their stupid nonsense. Remember, before Joe Biden, there was peace in the Middle East. But since Joe Biden, it's been war. Every country war under Joe Biden. In fact, we're about to have a civil war under Joe Biden, possibly, because he's a damn criminal. And Obama's behind him. So, you know what? They can do all their little propaganda they want, throw flags up. It don't mean a hill of beans if they're going to keep putting in dirty people like the Biden and Obama regimes. I'm just here telling truth. Meanwhile, there's a guy in a Porsche right there. Beverly Hills. Welcome to Beverly Hills. I don't know what the hell this is. Probably some kind of sick ritual by the Biden regime. Hey, so we're at Toy on Sunset. This used to be my favorite restaurant in Hollywood. And let's give it a try. The food here at Toy Restaurant was great as usual. The only difference is my meal cost about $10 more than it used to back 4 years ago. So Biden inflation, you can really feel it. Cost me $35 just now, one person eating. So I think it used to cost me $20 for the same meal I just got. Woo! Bidenomics destroying the pocketbook of regular Americans. That's all I can tell you. We're in the Airbnb, and as you can see, it's a shack basically, a little space here, and it was kind of last night, man. Barely ever rains in LA. Figures the 1 week I come out here, it rained pretty heavy, and it was pretty cold actually. The setup was a little cold because it was raining the whole time, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can hear it raining. It is what it is, but last night was a little hard to sleep because you could hear the rain all night, and it was pouring rain. This is one of the biggest rains they've had in like forever.
California gas prices. way higher than anywhere else.
Okay, there we go. There's Darren Carter.
What's up, man?
So here we are. We're going to a movie premiere. Hey. So we're about to hit the red carpet, right, DC?
That's right, the fine arts. We're about to hit the wet carpet.
The wet carpet. It's a Tuesday. Tonight's the gig at Yamashiro, and it's raining, and this is a big rainstorm for LA. When you're from Ohio, this ain't nothing, but for LA, this is a storm.
He's hilarious. You're gonna love him. Let's put our hands together. Give a big round of applause to Brian Swinehart.
I lived in LA, and then I left in 2020. Okay, I'll be real honest with you guys. I didn't like the way it was when I left in 2020. That's why I left. I thought it was bullcrap. Okay, and I've been waiting for 4 years to tell a group of 12 people about this. I've been telling all my comedy friends, I can't wait to go back to LA and tell it to their face. You know the governor of California is bad when people are leaving California saying Ohio is better. I was walking my dog, and as I'm walking my dog, he's a short, chubby dog. He looks like Danny DeVito. Okay, his belly hits the ground. He's a short, cute, lovable dog. And then two ladies start yelling at me to put my mask on. We're outside, it's 75 degrees. So, you know, I reached into my back pocket and I pulled out this middle finger. Thank you, Hollywood. Thank you, Hollywood. Well, we had a great show here tonight at Yamashiro in Hollywood. I was real curious to see how my material would go about how I think. And you know what? Sounds like the people in Hollywood are actually on my side. Hey, so here we are, the last day in LA. Week-long trip. Oh my gosh, dude. We had a great show last night at Yamashiro. It was great. They were loving all my stuff, dude. All the controversial stuff. LA's a shell of what it used to be. It's still got some dark energy, but there's a lot of people that think the way I do here. Don't let the news fool you. We're the majority, even in LA. Every Uber driver I talk to is agreeing with me. All the audience has been agreeing. I mean, we got the numbers. Don't let the mainstream media fool you. We got the numbers. We got the numbers on the streets, on the real streets. We got the numbers. Who's got the numbers? We got the numbers. I'm upset that they were forced to take a vax. Schools shut down and wear the mask under Gavin Newsom. We got the numbers. People are on our side. Walking around Hollywood wearing this hat, nobody's messing with me because it's swine time. So since our trip in LA, this is the place that has the best prices for breakfast. Yummy's Donuts. So everything else has been pretty expensive, but Yummy's Donuts is fair, $6 for a breakfast burrito. And it's a little better pricing. So this is where we get breakfast now here in Los Angeles. Yummy's Donuts. Nutritious. So like I said, Yummy Donuts is the best price I've found around here. But for a coffee, medium, a donut, and a breakfast burrito, it come out to be $13.50. Now I'm thinking that should still be under $10, but that's the best prices around we found, which is another reason I'm gonna keep this hat on, because Biden inflation is killing us. The illegitimate Biden regime and inflation is hurting the regular folks like myself and probably you. You know what time it is. Okay, set up this scenario. Standing at Starbucks with my bag, waiting for Darren Carter, Tyler.
It's
Boom.
swine time, baby.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude. I was at Starbucks, and I hear somebody yell, Brian.
Swine time.
Swine time. That's what
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
A divine intervention meeting that we just saw each other randomly.
It was awesome, dude. So that's
we got
cool.
Eliza Jane here too. She's a good friend. Hey, so Brian gets to meet some new friends.
Get to meet some new friends and reconnect. Man, talk about timing.
4 years. 4 years later.
Boom. Bam.
Yes, sir, dude. He's gonna be a married man.
There's gonna be a lot of disappointed people to
Oh,
hear that.
there's
Speaking of a married man, Darren Carter, the party starter.
You gotta stay married, man. You gotta. Here, let me give you a little tip of advice on marriage, if you want to hear it.
I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, go for
right.
it.
I want to hear it.
Here's what I say. It's communication. You know that, right? It's communication. You got to communicate. You can't keep stuff bottled in. So when my wife is upset, quiet on the set. When my wife is upset, she lets me know. And if I'm, bothered by something she does, I keep it to myself.
Okay, that's good.
26 years, baby.
26
Man.
years.
Yeah.
Marriage advice from Darren Carter.
When I started, I had a full head of hair.
Where are we, Darren?
Brea Improv, hold that camera higher. Yeah, we look much better like this.
Oh, that does make a difference.
Watch, make it lower. See, we have double chins. Hey, yeah, we're at that Brea Improv. Whoa. What do I look like now? Let me see. Got a little hood on.
Unabomber.
Unabomber. Yo, I'm either a celebrity or a creep. No comment.
We're gonna take a poll. Is Darren a celebrity or a creep? We got Joe Rogan. All right, we're in Brea, and it feels nice out today. After the rain they had for these couple of days, it's brisk and feels good. What do you think, Darren?
Feels great, man. After the rain last couple days, it feels nice.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Swine time. Hey. So I'm here. I was here in Brea Improv just right now, walking, and who do I see?
Double R, man.
Double R, my man Double R, who used to host our show at the Brea Improv.
Yes, sir.
Pure synchronicity.
See my man Swine Time, man, it was crazy. He was standing in the corner like, Swine Time? Boom, pulled up on him, man. Small world, I love it. I love it.
Oh man, this was great timing, dude.
Oh, super timing, man.
Dang,
super timing.
it was meant to be.
It was
I was meant to come back 4 years later for this moment.
Right now.
Because we're gonna bring our show back together.
Hard, it's gonna bring it back
Right
hard,
now,
man.
that's the Lord telling us time to bring the show back.
Do it, let's do it.
That is
I'm ready.
it's written on the wall right there. Bring the show back.
That's right.
What time is it, my man Double R?
Swine Time, baby.
Yeah.
Man, right here.
Yeah. I followed a rainbow once. It ended up in West Hollywood.
I don't want to follow that rainbow, brother. Especially wearing those sunglasses.
Let's go follow the rainbow.
Hey. I was at Starbucks. Person working the counter had a name tag, said they, them. I'm like, all right, if you're a they, them, can't you be making my drink quicker? They could be taking the order, them could be making the vanilla mocha latte. If you're a they, them, do you get 2 paychecks? Do you think they put up with this in other countries? No, they're laughing at us. Why do you think China sent that balloon to spy on us? They're just sitting there having a good time. Ha 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 ha, they don't know which bathroom to use. Ha ha ha. Their president doesn't use a bathroom, he has a diaper. Ha 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 ha. I hated the mask. I was single at the time of the mask. I was in the grocery, I saw this girl, I said, hey, bet you'd look real good without that mask on. She took it off, I was wrong. Thank you, Brea.
Gage, what do you think, buddy?
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff. It's been 4 years since I seen you last, brother. Good to see you again.
Good to see it. He's back.
He's back.
Brian Swinehart's back, man.
Well, that's that. Leaving the Brea Improv. I'd have to say, this trip, it's raining. This trip was a success. This is a storm here. Darren's cussing because this is a California storm right now.
Safe.
Go mark yourself safe on Facebook. All right, so this is it, man. It's the end of the
Aftermath, man. We had how many people there again tonight?
160.
160.
It was a great show. 160 people at the Brea Improv.
Beautiful, man.
And dude, thanks for the gig. It was a great way to end this trip. Had
Yeah, man. You got some cheers. You got some laughs.
yeah,
That was good. How'd that feel? Good, right?
felt awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Felt just like
Normal.
normal, just like before, except different material, new material
Yeah.
for them. And I liked pushing it a little bit with them, seeing where
think
they
they were
stood.
into it, though.
They were
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
They were into it.
Nobody heckled. Nobody was like, no. There was no pushback.
There was no pushback. The
Yeah.
whole time I've been here, there's been no pushback. And yet I'm told that the state of California is the one that's most against my beliefs. But yet, everywhere I went, they were on board.
I think it's where you perform. Like if you were to perform in like little pockets, like Berkeley or certain. Why would But why would you even perform there?
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time.
And why would they? They're not going to hire you.
Yeah, if they don't want to hear the truth.
Right. They want to laugh.
They want to lie. They want to. They
Oh,
want
sorry.
to laugh. Okay, we're not putting that in, Darren.
No. Why would, like, think about it. Someone that doesn't believe the way you think, they're all going to be sitting there with like 5 masks on.
Yeah, I mean, how can they laugh? They're so filled with Pfizer.
Yeah, exactly. No. Oh, wow.
Throwing it hard.
Wow.
I mean, I think that does throw
Yeah.
people off, though,
Yeah.
a little bit. But, you know. So, anyways, it was a good trip. And, hey, what a way to
Dude,
end
I'm
it off
gonna
at the Brea
hire
Improv.
some ultra left-wing group to. I'm gonna pay you $10,000 just to make you go perform for them.
I'll do it for $10. No, I won't do it for $10, but
Yeah.
$10,000, I'll definitely do it.
You know what though, man? I
Tell them to bring all their masks.
I like what Kid Rock says. You know, because sometimes there's these musicians they didn't want Trump like playing their music, or they don't want He's like, I'll let anyone play my music. I don't care. Get my music out there. And I looked at Toby Keith. God rest his soul. Great musician. I love Toby Keith. He played for Trump's inauguration, but he also played when Obama got an award. And it's like, you just, if it's a president, you just do it, man. Like, I'll tell you right now, any president would want me to perform, if they would fly me out and do the White House, I would do it.
I'll tell you what, I would do it to Joe Biden, but I'd make sure to let Joe Biden know he stole the 2020 election, okay?
Okay, I'm out of here. I don't want to get in trouble.
Good, Darren
He
Carter.
said that. Not me. Don't quit saying my name. Listen, I'm Jeff Bezos. You get an Amazon card.
Hey, Darren, before you go, what time is it?
It's time to shut the cup. No, I'm kidding. It's swine time.
Well, we're making it out of LA. We survived. And we got a brand new hat from California. We made it back to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, where the voyage began a week ago. Hey. Well, we survived it. Had a little run there in the big city again. And made it back to where a man belongs, in nature. Will I go back to LA? Sure, there'll be plenty more gigs. But nature is where I belong. Swine time.